What is up, legends? We are back, and we are back in Avatar Generations. Now, this video is sponsored by Avatar Generations themselves, and I would like to actually thank them for sponsoring the video and get right into this. Now, this one is about PvP, and I'm actually happy to do this because I like Avatar and I like Aang, and he's one of the main characters, not the main one, but you know, Aang rather. I'm sorry. So PvP is interesting because you get to actually use all of your characters and you get to actually set up the builds for all of them. So we know we got the typical people here. For the most part, early stuff. I don't have everybody obviously because you know we're not whaling, but we're gonna go ahead and showcase a little bit. Now you head over to achievements. Actually, I'm sorry. You head over to activities. And you see that the first thing right here, now it is in beta right now. And I did one just to test it out a little bit earlier. And you see this is where I'm at right now. This is an intro in. I just recently unlocked it a little while ago. And you see we have our defense right here. This is my defense team. You can actually fight your defense team if you want to see how hard the team is and if it's trash. And then you can go ahead and actually change it if you wish. You guys can see, so you have your mainline character, which the first character is going to take less damage, which is the tank character, which you shouldn't be there. You should be there. And then you have support characters. If you have support characters, obviously what you're going to want to do is set it up so that each individual character is in the right place for their type of skills, depending on what type of character they are. So you see we have our Aang up basically in tank. And then you can look at and see Katara. She's basically more defensive and support. You could actually put her as tank as well, and she'll do just fine. But I put her over in the healing spot and support because every character that's over here on this left side, see, heals for 10% of max HP per turn. I didn't mean to do that. And she has a passive basically that will allow her to heal also and take a defensive stance that taunts. So that makes her extra tanky. So you get basically like got like two tanks, even though she can do some pretty good DPS. And then in the back over here in support, they take less damage on the AoE, but he's more of a range type of defense down type of character. So I put her back there in the range with the AoE. And then we got Mad Boy Zuko basically over here. So he gets the cooldown slot, so he can basically go ahead and do his fire thing and be edgy. This is what he does. So over here in the arena, what essentially happens is you can get to fight characters and take down every character here in typical form. Essentially, you get rewards for doing that, which pushes you along this bar. And you can see that there is stuff that you can actually get. You can get a mind version of Asuka. You can get a relic right here, which lowers the defense of the enemy by 10%. And this is all gear right here. This is HP gear that you can come over here and actually get. Not hard to actually get, you just have to farm PvP basically. And here's tickets, and then this is good for HP as well. So you got a whole HP type of thing in here, which is all good for PvP. And then you have natural resources right here, which you can use for summons, which I am gonna do. I need summon tickets more than anything else. And then you have energy if you need it. I got a lot of energy, basically because I was here from the start, and so I amassed a bunch of energy. So GG. All right, so we're gonna head in, and there is a slight problem with emulation. Eventually, it doesn't do it all the time, but eventually, what it does is that when you get a affliction on your characters, it pretty much overpronounces the affliction. You're gonna see what I mean. It does something weird. That's emulation, and I've done all I can to actually mitigate that, but it just does it anyway. All right, so throw out the AoE and smack everybody so they faint. Beat them down. Now, This is Omashu arena in the Earth arena. This unlocks before you actually get to the new zone. I'm gonna have a second video showing the PvE side of stuff because I don't want this stuff to be too long. And we're gonna be showing the PvE side and, you know, the boss fights and everything else. And then I actually have the king of the new zone as well. I got that in the summon. We'll beat up Skygale. I'm too strong for this, obviously. So we're just gonna go ahead and. It's also cool that they have the storyline like from the show. You go along with it. So if you like lore, you know, it just is. And there's the initial issue that I was talking about right there with I believe that's Earth Ong. But he ain't gonna live long enough to see it. Oh, he lived. Again, that's an emulation problem. So it doesn't actually do that. So like when you're playing in mobile and stuff, it won't do that. Both BlueStacks and LD player have that issue. Not much I can really do about it, sadly. Okay, let's keep it rolling. I want to beat up some more people. It's fun. And push the bar. Again, granted, no, I'm too strong for this because I was doing PvE for the most part, and then I was offered this opportunity. So, and then when I noticed all this, I was like OP strong for this area. Nice. Let's do my AoE over here. This should kill everybody. Yep. You definitely want to do this because there's a path that actually allows you when you go into PvP. I'll show you real quick. Outside of the bar that you push ahead, right here, there's another path. You head over here into events. As you can see, there's the Winds of Change, which is basically for the PvE section of getting the resources you need for wind characters that limit break them. But if you move one over, you have Earth Rumble right here, and you see you can play the arena for tickets. Arena bonus, and you definitely want to go ahead and actually do this because this is summon currency right here. This is literally one summon right here because it costs 10 to summon. That's how much the tickets cost, 1,000. So you just basically get a summon. You can keep going. This is just going to keep tearing up. Basically, you see it's at 5 or 6 right now, but clearing Earth Rumble challenges is at 1 or 5. So it's going to keep tearing up. Basically, you get more resources every time you do it, and you can see that for the so on and so forth. You even have more here. Peace Chaos summon tickets, which you can actually go ahead and get more summons that way. Now, if you notice over here in the summons, we have Zhang, who I actually have him, by the way. But what I'm specifically after is Avatar State on. All right, so obviously this video is more so about PvP, so let's head back in and do one more fight, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. And then hopefully if I have time and to push it out today, we'll actually showcase the PvE side of the game as well. And you can also click the link in the description if you want to play the game, and it's available on the App Store, Google Play, and everything else like that. So it'd be good to go. So let's go ahead and do this. This is all the daily stuff for the day. It's a really easy game to understand. I'm going to explain it more so in the PvE side because I saw a lot of people like my original video, and I see in the other people videos because I was looking to see how this game was handling up until this point. And it seems that this game is more story based, so it's kind of confusing people. So I'm going to explain that better in the PvE section and let you guys know how cool it is, you know, especially if you're an Avatar fan. GG, yo. So let's go back in. And we'll do 2 more. We'll do these 2 more. I need to push up my PvP rank anyway, so we can get more rewards, because the higher you are, the more stuff that you get. And PvP is not really that hard in this game, and you get a lot of rewards for doing it. They greatly incentivize you PvPing, so definitely don't ignore it. get these rewards, get you free stuff. Initially, once you get towards the end of it, it's like I believe 10 to 15 summons at the end of doing all this stuff, so there's no reason not to. Just free. And as you get stronger, you just get like, you know, more and more rewards anyway. So and you see like we're trying to get this tier right here. You don't have to specifically use this team. It's whoever you summon and get, whatever relics you get, whatever build that you want to actually make. So, you know, feel free to experiment and do cool things.
All in a day's work for the Avatar, I guess.
Also keeping in mind that if you want to farm summons, that you can do it with this too, as far as currency and everything else. Like there's a bunch of summons and there's like 30 that you can visibly see, and that's for free. So, and this is all entry level stuff that you need to do, so it's not going to be like you got a whale or something to actually do it. You just get it. Let's see, I can again, we're just over here almost to the next one, but that's it for right now. That's what I want to actually show you guys. Again, we're gonna have the PvE side of it where we get to see boss battles and everything else, and I'm gonna show you that as well. So be legendary. I will see you guys soon, and hopefully I'll get the PvE side. Link will be in the description so you can check it out on the Google Play Store. Again, thank you for the Avatar team for sponsoring it. It was a pleasure because I like Avatar anyway. So catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.